Hello my lovelies and welcome back to Sondering Tarot. We're going to be using the Ethereal Visions Illuminated Tarot for today's daily tarot reading, and this is for the 12th of June 2023. Alright my lovelies, they gave us quite a few cards, and hopefully you don't have a big glare because this is a gilded deck. We have the Six of Swords, the Hangman, the Three of Cups, the Four of Swords, the Two of Swords, followed by the Four of Cups, the Queen of Cups, the Ace of Cups, the King of Wands in the reverse, the Page of Cups in the reverse, the Two of Cups, Three of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, and we end on the Eight of Cups. Okay. There's quite a lot going on, but it's all internal, I will say that. We literally only have one wand on the table. So, a lot of emotions, a lot of thoughts, and this reads as, where do I go from here? So, we're going to be looking at areas where we've made progress, things that we've moved past and overcome. After all, some of us are experiencing war. We're getting out of a pandemic. Right now, we're out of Mercury retrograde, so we're free to move after periods of being stuck. We've had hurdles. We've overcome them. So pause, take a time out, smell the roses, celebrate yourself for just a sec. Because as we've completed certain things, probably even a cycle, we deserve time to level out, to celebrate where we're at, be comfortable where we're at, you know, not have that stretched or confined feeling that we usually get as we're forced to move or expand or grow. So, yeah, show gratitude. Go ahead and give yourself a pat on the back. And at the same time, we're going to do this. As I said, it feels like where do I go from here? So we're going to start looking at things. We're going to look at our options, our choices, hence why we have the Two of Swords here and the Four of Cups. We need to ask ourselves some serious questions. And it pertains to this lovely Queen of Cups and Ace of Cups we see here. So, what brings us comfort? What nurtures us? What feeds our self-care? What makes us have more energy and feeling rather than draining it? So what's going to feed our happy? What's going to feed us spiritually? What's going to add value? What is filled with worth, basically? And now, this is not something we're going to take action on. No. King of Wands in reverse here says we're not going to take action on it. We're not starting anything new at all. We're just assessing. So think of this as hypothetical. We're just asking ourselves questions. We're just looking at options and we're thinking about it. So this is our internal monologue right here showing up going, okay, where do I go from here? Here's my options. What stays, what goes? What direction do I go in? And why? So we need to make those connections, hence the Two of Cups. Because when we ask ourselves those questions, we get a good idea of, yes, what stays, what goes. So what needs to be built or continue to build? What deserves our energy with the Six of Pentacles and what doesn't? So where are we putting our interest? Where are we putting our energy? What are we doubling down on before we move on with this Eight of Cups? Or as the opposite, if it doesn't feed us, if it's not worth it, if it's draining us, if it doesn't nurture us, if it's not adding to our self-care, our spirituality, our overall well-being, then we're going to walk away from it. We're going to leave it behind. So, in anyone's evolution, you usually complete a cycle, you level out, and you get to celebrate, which we see in the first couple of cards. It's kind of like a plateau. You level out, and then you start the cycle of what comes next. So this is your plateau right here. This is you leveling out, asking yourself questions, doing an inventory, celebrating yourself, smelling the roses, as I said, and deciding what's worth investing in the future and what's not. Pretty plain and simple. And let me double check the astrology for the day. Moon in Aries, sextiles, Sun in Gemini. Take a step back and take it easy. Be comfortable with yourself and with your life. That's literally what we see here. We see how far we've come. We see how far we have to go, but we're celebrating ourselves anyway, just for what we've achieved, especially if you completed a new cycle. And you're being comfortable with where you're at. There's no pressure to move going forward just yet. We're not actually taking action. We're just pondering, like I said, hypothetical. And we're asking ourselves literally what makes us comfortable, what fulfills us, what nurtures us. That's that Queen of Cups and the Ace of Cups here. What's worth it? Yes. And I have to say it again, this is a good time to show gratitude as well, just because they're pointing it out to me. Aside from that, do we have any synchronicities? Almost, not quite. Yeah, 2 4s, 2 2s, 2 6s, and yeah, not quite. Okay. And all the cards add up to 54, which is 9, which is spirituality and completion. So a lot of you have completed a cycle, hence why you're at the plateau. Others, you're going to very much be addressing where you go next in your spiritual evolution and basically inventorying your spirituality. That side, there's a reason why they gave us the Queen of Cups versus any other queen. And it's because, yes, spirituality and self-care is also underneath the Queen of Cups. It's not just emotions or what is fulfilling you. I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of you are empaths because they also gave us the Queen of Cups. There's a reason why they gave us that queen. All right, my lovelies, I'm going to go ahead and leave it here for today. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Bye.